Can you get ODSP and CPPD at the same time? In this post, I'm going to be answering the question, can you get ODSP and CPPD at the same time? Can you get ODSP and CPPD at the same time? Yes, you can get ODSP and CPPD at the same time. CPPD is by no way affected by ODSP. While the CCPD is a national program created to support people with disabilities, ODSP is limited to only Ontario people with disabilities only, meaning one must be resident in Ontario. So, what is CPPD? CPPD. The Canada Pension Plan Disability Benefit, or CPPD, is a monthly payment for people who are unable to work due to a severe and long-term disability. This benefit is only available to people under the age of 65 who are not receiving CPP retirement benefits. CPPD do not take cognizance of the following financial need commitment. Income you're making, not employment, because it means you're not disabled. Pensions. Other benefits. You'll get a certain amount based on the contribution you paid in. If you're already on CPPD and receiving it, and wondering if you can or cannot apply for ODSP and if it will affect the benefits you're already receiving. Well, you don't have to worry about all these because they do not hinder each other. The truth is, people who are allowed for ODSP are also Canadian citizens, making them eligible for CPPD. Whenever it comes to government disability allowance, there's no such thing as double dipping. You won't be able to get two different benefits from the same agency. Nothing precludes you from making two entries and getting two separate payments if you meet the conditions for both programs. So, what is ODSP? ODSP is the short form of Ontario Disability Support Program. People over the age of 18 who have been diagnosed with a handicap that is projected to last longer than a year are eligible for the ODSP. Your annual income must be less than $20,000. Or $25,000 if you are married, to be eligible. Couples on ODSP are also limited to having assets worth less than $40,000. The asset maximum for individuals is $5,000. However, if you live in supported housing or get assistance from another social service program, this does not apply. Income support, which covers basic needs and shelter, and employment supports are the two main benefits offered by the ODSP, which covers job-related costs like training or equipment. You can get both of these benefits at the same time if you're seeking for a job. To qualify for ODSP income support, your condition must fulfill specified criteria. It must be expected to last at least 12 months, it must prevent you from working, and you must show one of several types of documentation of your disability. In Ontario, if you are eligible for both CPPD and ODSP, you can get both benefits at the same time. There are limits to how much income support you can receive at once when combining ODSP with other types of income support, such as provincial job programs or loans. Now, ODSP and CPPD, let's take a look at the relationship between the two. While ODSP is less strict to get, CPPD on the other hand requires you strictly meet its definition of being disabled, which means you may qualify for ODSP and be disqualified for CPPD. On the other hand, if you decide to put in for CPPD first and you qualify, automatically you also qualify for ODSP. Not remember that ODSP is strictly for residents of Ontario while CPPD is national. ODSP requires your financial need component is strictly assessed and verified, and this will be based on your entire household. Personal income. Other income in your household. Number of dependents. Assets. Your entire living expenses. This literally means that if you have already registered and approved for CPPD, it will also be regarded as a source of income in your ODSP application. Should you get both ODSP and CPPD, keep in mind that the Canadian Revenue Agency considers each payment to be taxable income, CRA. This implies that any money earned above a specific amount is subject to standard income tax rates. Even if your CPPD is paid straight into a bank account that isn't linked to yours, You must submit your entire combined income on your yearly ODSP review form or risk losing your eligibility. Yes, you can get both ODSP and CPPD at the same time. However, if you're getting ODSP when you apply for CPPD, then it will be very hard for you to qualify. Now, my conclusion. Bottom line, it is very possible that if you're receiving CPPD, you can still qualify for ODSP. Know that your chances will be dependent on your financial situation. Also, if you qualify for both, your ODSP will be reduced compared to what you usually get when on only ODSP. Yes, you can get both ODSP and CPPD at the same time.